it's a gloomy day, and it's cold, and it's rainy, but I still want to go for a run, which I'm gonna do after I get done with this video. And I'm crazy, I know this, but just because it's gloomy outside, it doesn't mean that it's horrible or awful. It's really all in your perspective, and that's how I look at life. Any situation, I try to think of different perspectives, different ways of looking at it, and if you can't change something or fix something, then to me, I change my perception. I change the way I look at it. I change my attitude. And that's how I feel about running. I always told myself that I hated it. And so last year I started running. And the reason I started running was for mental toughness, self-discipline, and because I read the benefits to my mental health. And it's actually been really helpful, especially with my relationship that ended last year, and just looking back at everything that I had been through in my life, especially in the past 8 years, I just really wanted to improve myself. I wanted to be my authentic self. And that's what I've been truly working on. I have been somebody that I'm not for most of my life. I have tried to be what everybody else wanted me to be, and I have not been true to myself. And 2022 has been all about me. And just because it's ending, 2023 doesn't mean I'm gonna go back to who I was, the way that I was, because I'm not. And this entire year, I have been seeing a therapist every week. And it's something that I've tried in the past, and I've just not ever been able to find the right therapist that fits me. With BetterHelp, I have an amazing therapist that guides me and helps me. She doesn't tell me what to do, but she truly fits me. And I totally recommend anyone to seek help, to go to therapy or counseling. You can use BetterHelp. I'll leave my link in the description. It's 2 weeks free. This is not a promotional video. I just know around the holidays, it gets kind of tough. Holidays can be really rough on people. And I've always felt the same way. And even going in to the holidays, I've been struggling. I really have, but I decided to change my perspective on it. I don't have to struggle. Because honestly, this time of year, it's another month. Christmas doesn't mean anything to me. And it doesn't have to mean anything to you. Like the whole finding someone to spend the rest of your life with, yeah, for me, it's bullshit. I learned this year how to be alone, how to be my own best friend, how to go out and do the things that I want to do instead of waiting around on somebody to do them with me. And I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Now, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy going out with my friends and doing something, but I'm not totally focused on that. I don't have to have a guy in my life to enjoy my life. And one of the things that I've always dreamed of doing and that I want to do that I never thought I would get close to was to have my artwork put in a gallery. And I actually obtained an application for a really great opportunity for me to do that. And just getting that close to it has made me so excited and so happy that that it's a possibility now. Am I gonna do it right now? No, because I start grad school in January, and that's gonna be tough and challenging and time consuming. So I'm gonna wait. At least the opportunity is a lot closer than what I realize. And sometimes just knowing that you can do something and having that opportunity is more rewarding than actually doing it. And I know that sounds weird, but for me, it's like, okay, cool. I can do this. It's just like the opportunity or the thought. I considered going to law school, and it's something as a kid that I dreamed about. And when I was getting my bachelor's degree, I thought about it. Like, I started looking it up. I picked a school out, and I was like, is this something I really want to do? Like, to me, it was a possibility. And anything in life is possible. I set limitations for myself a long time ago, and that's wrong. Don't set limitations for what you can and cannot do in life. Just do it. You may have obligations and other responsibilities, kids, husbands, wives, whatever, but if there's a will, there's a way, and I truly, truly believe that. And I really encourage you and everyone that I come in contact with, you, my YouTube subscribers, whoever's watching this, to live your best life, to follow your dreams, and to be true to yourself. I encourage you to try therapy, see if it works for you. The best thing about BetterHelp is that you have a plethora of therapists to choose from. If you get one that doesn't work for you, then you can always request another one, free of charge. And let me tell you a little bit about therapy now. When you go to therapy, you have to do the work. It's not just going and talking to somebody and it magically fixes everything. You have to do the work yourself. I started out by reading books, self-help books, watching YouTube videos, reading articles, and just really diving into who I am, my past, my issues, things that I knew were my issues, just really connecting with myself. And meditation is another great way to do that. And people always tell me, I can't sit for 5 minutes. My brain just keeps going. Guess what? My brain does too. Okay? My brain goes all the time. But I have learned and I have trained my brain, because that's what you've got to do. You have to train your brain. Train your brain how you want it to be. I actually reached a point about 2 years ago where I can meditate for 50 minutes. I would sit. And because my work schedule changed, I got out of that. And it's something that I really want to work on in 2023. It's one of my goals is to be able to sit and meditate for an hour. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to start back at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and work my way up. So if you say that you can't do it, then you're already setting a limitation for yourself, because you can. Working through your issues, you can't do that. You don't want to do that because you don't want to feel the pain. It's painful. It's painful as fuck. It's the most painful thing you're ever going to go through in your entire life. I'm going to say I've never had a kid, but it's probably worse than bearing a child. Now, I've had kidney stones, and I'm going to tell you, feeling the pain from my trauma and my past is worse than having a kidney stone. I would rather have another kidney stone, to be honest with you. I'd rather somebody take nails and drive them through my eyes than for me to feel the emotional pain from my trauma. But I do it anyway. I feel the pain. I work through it. I work through it in a healthy manner. Good manner. Develop healthy coping mechanisms. You just have to work through your shit. And it's so freeing. When you begin to work through your stuff, you will see a change. And the people that are around you, you will learn who your true friends are and who they're not. It's almost like ascending to a higher level of consciousness. It's freeing. Very freeing, actually. And yeah, I'm struggling to make this video because I'm really overthinking everything. And I actually had it in my head a little bit ago about what I wanted to say. And then when I sat down and I set up my camera and I got the mic and everything, this is like my 4th or 5th take, to be honest, and it's hard for me to open up and to be real. And I don't do well with tears and crying. Like, I just don't. It's just not me. But it's not the person I was. But it can be the person I am now. Maybe. We're still working on that. You're always a work in progress. And just start somewhere. Start making little changes in your life and working on who you are and live your dream. Getting my bachelor's degree is something I wanted to do since I was in my 20s and I got my associates, and I wanted to take a break from school for a while, and so I did. And now I'm 38 and I finally finished my bachelor's degree, and now I'm getting ready to start my master's. I never thought in my entire life that I would get my master's degree. I never dreamed that it was possible for me. I thought it was something that only smart people do. But now it's something that I'm doing. If you want to be a chef, if you want to start your own business, if you want to, I don't know, be an actor, actress, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, if you want to go climb a really tall mountain, where there's a will, there's a way. Go do it. Just go do it. I mean, hell, I didn't think I'd have, 36 subscribers by the end of this year? And I do. And that's pretty cool to me. And I love making YouTube videos. Honestly, I hated being in front of the camera for so long. And that's kind of why I started. Because it's out of my comfort zone. This entire year in 2022, I've made a point to do so many things that are out of my comfort zone. Even trying to make friends, because I'm a social butterfly at work. But on a personal level, yeah, not so much. And that comes from trauma from my past. And that's something I am working on with my therapist. And I'm going to continue to step out of my comfort zone. And I'm currently uncomfortable because I'm sitting outside and my feet are freezing, even though I have my Vibrams on. Can you see? Yep, got them on. But I'm still cold. But I know the holidays are I know the holidays are tough. They've been tough for me, and you're not alone in this world. And you can make all the fantasies, create all the fantasies in your head about your life is great and perfect, but stop and think about it. Is it really? Are you really connected to yourself, to your soul? And nobody can fix you but you. Just take care of yourself, because nobody else will. And that's my whole entire point to this long video, is to learn to be alone. And for you nice people out there, you're people pleasers, because I've been there, be cautious. It's good to help people, but don't let people take advantage of you and walk all over you. I've been there more times than I can count. And there are people out there that do it. Whether they mean to or not, to me it doesn't matter. It's the fact that they do it. And just be aware of that. It's okay to help people, but don't be a doormat, and don't let people take advantage of you. Because you're worth so much more than that. Know your self-worth. And I'm gonna quit rambling now. No, I'm not rambling. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. And just, if you're feeling lonely, feeling depressed, if you're ready to live your best life, then I'm gonna leave a link in the description for BetterHelp. It gives you 2 weeks off, and yes, it does get 2 weeks off. It gives you 2 weeks free, and yes, this promotion goes on to the 31st. I will also leave BetterHelp's regular link in my description. And I wish everyone a happy holidays. And as always, be bold, be brave, be uncaged and free. Until next time.